Hello everyone. We're starting the first day of the XDC Bootcamp, Vibe Coding Bootcamp. We're going to learn how to vibe today. Tomorrow, we're going to learn how to build your application. And Friday, we're going to learn how to deploy that. You're going to learn how to build this project, how to build your project. You got to submit your project by September 1st, not a minute after. The form is here. If you find the GitHub, you're going to see this form. I'm going to email for all of you as well, just in case you forget. So this is the objective. You should be able to create a project in just 3 days of lessons and compete for these prizes. $500 for the first prize, the best project as judged by the judges. $300 for the second prize and $200 for the third prize. Okay, very good opportunity. We have great judges enrolled for this bootcamp. We have John, we have Patrick Skinner, we have Naruto, we have Bhavna, and we have Devdas line it up to give you very good feedback and judging your project submissions on the last day, on the 4th of September. Okay, for us to pick the top 10 projects and then give prizes for the first, second, and third places. So you don't need to install anything on your computer today. You don't need to download any software. You don't need to learn any technique other than chatting, speaking with an AI in a very specific way. So if you know English, Spanish, Portuguese, whatever language that you know how to speak, you're going to get this website called Visior.app. You can use any other app that you know of, but if you don't know any other apps, you can use this one, Visior.app. Alternatives are Lovable, Bolt, Replit, even tools that you can install on your computer, like a Cursor, like Windsurf, like Klein extension. There are many others that you can use. And they have a better UI, a better user experience and interface for you to build applications. Because the alternative that would be coming to ChatGPT and then going for it directly for building an app, web page for ranking animals from best to worst. Dolphins and elephants, those would be probably the best one. Which one is the worst animal? I don't know. Let's see what the website says. So these kind of generations, they work with ChatGPT. Why I'm showing that? Because most of you should know ChatGPT. You know, ChatGPT is the go-to place that people go for learning stuff with AI, for trying things with AI. And they can generate code here. It's possible. As you see, you have all of these lines of code. You probably don't know HTML, you don't know JavaScript, but here the code is correct. But the problem is that now you ask me, so what? I have code, but I don't know how to do it, how to host it, how to build an application with it, how to publish that to my friends. This is a very important application. I need to rank the animals. I would love to see which is the 45th most awesome animal in the world for some reason. So this is not that easy for a non-technical person. But you can get these kind of textual things. You can get like lyrics for music. You can get recipe for banana bread, whatever you want to generate with AI, textual based, you can. But when you're speaking about application and code, the code itself is not that useful unless it's hosted, unless it's putting something to use, right? So ChatGPT is not that good for that. We have the code here, but then for viewing that code, I would need to do extra steps. So I would suggest instead using these tools, those vibe coding tools, AI coding tools, for example, Visior.app, which is one of the most beginner-friendly that I know of. And different from all the tools out there, Visior has a good balance of being beginner-friendly and also giving you a good website, a good result that you can work with it, that is going to allow you to maintain it later. A good substance behind your website. It's not only a pretty website, but it's more like robust. It's a little less brittle, a little less fragile if compare with some of the other options out there, okay? Also, they have very generous free credits. So instead of giving you free credits for Bolt, for Replit and all, we can just come to Visior.dev and all of the users should have $5 here. I never saw anyone exhausting $5 worth of prompting a day, maybe not even a week. So even with Visior free plan, you should be able to prompt a lot without having any issues. Okay, so it's a very good recommendation. We use a lot of other tools, of course. You can use other tools, but it's a very good recommendation for you to come here for this website.